AST SpaceMobile is experiencing heightened trading volatility, igniting intense debate across the investor community after sharp intraday price swings, even in the face of recent bullish analyst coverage that set an aggressive $137 price target. What began as a relatively optimistic session quickly turned turbulent, underscoring how sensitive ASTS remains to both competitive headlines and broader sentiment shifts in the rapidly evolving space based communications sector. The catalyst for the sudden reversal emerged during afternoon trading on January 21st, 2026, when Blue Origin unveiled plans for TeraWave, a massive constellation of 5,408 satellites spanning low and medium Earth orbit. The project is designed to deliver ultra high speed broadband connectivity of up to 6 terabits per second, targeting enterprise customers, government clients, and remote regions worldwide. While not identical in approach, the announcement was widely interpreted as a direct competitive threat to AST SpaceMobile's direct to device cellular network, particularly given Blue Origin's deep financial backing and Jeff Bezos' track record of scaling ambitious infrastructure projects. The news immediately amplified investor concerns around future market share and competitive pressure, especially as ASTS is still in the early stages of scaling its Bluebird satellite constellation. Traders questioned whether increased competition from a well capitalized rival could compress margins, slow adoption, or force higher capital expenditures, even as ASTS continues to position itself as the first mover in true satellite to smartphone connectivity without specialized hardware. As a result, ASTS shares retreated sharply from their midday highs, with trading volumes spiking as momentum traders, options players, and short term speculators reacted to the headline risk. The sell off stood in contrast to earlier positive sentiment driven by AST SpaceMobile's Shield Defense Contract Award, which many had viewed as validation of the company's technology and its relevance to national security and military communications. The abrupt shift highlighted the tug of war between long term fundamental believers and short term traders capitalizing on volatility. Despite the turbulence, the self described space mob community remains fiercely bullish. Long term holders continue to frame the pullback as noise within a much larger growth story, emphasizing AST's differentiated focus on direct to device cellular service, its existing telecom partnerships, and anticipated catalysts such as upcoming satellite launches, expanded testing, and potential commercial agreements. At the same time, more tactical participants are actively trading the dramatic price swings, openly discussing technical levels, risk management, and potential re entry points as ASTS becomes one of the market's most closely watched and emotionally charged space sector names.
Yesterday, the 21st, the stock lost 6.5% because of all you heard. Amazon, I mean, Blue Origin is trying to get involved. Okay, so I think what happened, yeah, it wasn't, the stock was actually declining before then. It was actually declining. So that would actually be probably the second straight session of losses on the stock. Yeah, yeah. But in any case, it has picked up a bounce. Let's see what it may what happened. It may have picked up a bounce. Yeah, it recovered, as we can graphically see here, and the extrapolation seems to be suggesting that it may go into a consolidation up till the end of towards the 30th, yeah, up to the end of this month. The 40 period moving average on this 4 hour chart is also expected to um, prevent any bounce that might attempt to occur. Yeah, that's possibly probably from Friday the 23rd. But for today, the 22nd, it's expected to trade within this tiny space here. So more of a contraction is expected on the stock. But the reverse may well be the case. The market grid is indicating a range of prices between 113 and 95. Let's see. 113 and 93.62 as things stand right now. The stock is currently at 105 point 105.35. So 105.97 is pretty much possible. Yeah. And indeed also 108.6. And indeed also 113.60. They did print an intraday high. 120 was printed yesterday. Yeah. As a matter of fact, yeah, you see why what that readout was saying. Yeah, it was showing a lot. It showed a lot of strength in that session. Was almost going to reverse. It printed an intraday high, but that news probably came out and then it pulled back. But in any case, it has picked up a bounce. It may well advance. It's looking like it's going to advance towards 120 as a matter of fact. Because it has done it already. It's something that can happen. But in any case, we can see here that it has a couple of 117. Let's see the sort of supports it has. Okay, there's a strong support around its R3 value and strong resistance as a matter of fact. 111 yeah, 111 is a staunch resistance. You can see here we have that as a moving average and also as a resistance from its market grid. Yeah, 113 is going to be a resistance. 117, do we have anything there? No. So 111 is a resistance. Okay, any supports? We have, do we have supports? We have 105. 105 is okay, as a matter of fact, okay, it's currently at 105.35. So, okay, 105.97 may well be not as staunch as 111. Not as staunch as 111. Yeah, let's see. 107. We have 107, 117. Okay, but I don't think we have 117. 108, not really a resistance. So I think our best bet in terms of resistance, in terms of possible hurdles, will be 111. 111 will be the staunch resistance there. But on the concerns that supports 99, yeah, let's say 999. Yeah, we have that. Yeah, a reasonable support as well. Yeah, 900, so $99 is a support as well. I would say between 98 and $99, a reasonable support. Okay, let's have a look at it. Let's move this market grid and see what's going on its price pressure momentum indicator. The price pressure momentum indicator builds from its order books. So let's see what we have here. Selling pressure is most certainly what's been going on. Let's see. Positions opened at 10 days ago are not in profit as things stand right now. Let's see. And the selling pressure is decreasing. It's decreasing. And the pace, let's see. Selling pressure is decreasing, and the pace is also increasing as well. So, yeah. The pace of the selling is increasing. Yeah. Positions opened 10 days ago are not in profits, but I think the ones opened, let's see, yeah, the ones it opened, yeah, sorry, the positions opened 40 hours ago are not in profits. The ones opened 84 hours ago are slightly in profits as things stand right now. Yeah. Okay. So let's just glance at its daily chart. The line trend is easily strongly bullish. Yeah, here it's saying that the oil prices may continue to print up till the Monday the 26th. All in all, it's just saying that volatility, distributive contraction is what we should expect. And the 40-day moving average is also expected to continue to rise to act to help constrain the imminent contraction. Projections here are saying 112 and 112 to 120.3. 120 has already printed today. Okay, yeah, just see what you make of ASTS, and thank you very much for watching this video.